Okay everyone, so Miss Rapunzel here has been in quarantine quite long enough, so it's about time to head up to the pony barn and she'll stay with the other minis up there. But we're not going to just throw her in with the other minis. I'm going to put her in a stall up there where they can all kind of sniff noses for a couple days and get used to each other, and then we'll let her out with the other ponies. And she's actually standing here eating grain because she's had a little bit of an issue. She's sweet as can be, but she doesn't like to stand when she's tied. She's got a little bit of a personality where if something scares her, she'll just kind of freak out, and has a little bit of trust issues. So we're going to be working on all three of those things. So that is why she's tied up right there. She's just kind of practicing being stand. I've been brushing her because she loves to be brushed, but she does not love to stand. But right here, she's being a very good girl. So those are things that she's kind of going to be working on over the next little bit. We'll probably get her out multiple times a day and practice being tied up in the pony barn and just kind of brush and love on her and get her used to all of that and her new surroundings. So let's head up there and we'll get her all situated in the stall. We're on our way up there. You can see them all peeking around at her around the corner. They're all locked up in the dry lot behind the barn right now. Come on, Rapunzel. So for right now, she's right here in the middle alley. I'm gonna put her over here in this long stall, but I forgot to shut the back gate, so the other two are in there right now. So I'm just letting her get used to them. Winnie is pretty interested. Daisy doesn't ever care much about anything. Yep, she says, I don't care, I'm going back out. Okay, so she's gonna stay over here for just a couple days, but before putting her over there, I'm gonna get it all cleaned up. Okay, Rapunzel's all set up. She's got her water, her hay. Stall's pretty clean. We ran out. I gotta go get another bag of shavings down at the big barn, so we'll do that. So we're gonna let these three little guys out, and that way they can come out here into the middle alleyway, touch noses with her and kind of get to know each other. Okay, you three, come on out. So I'm sure you're noticing that the stallion is with Winnie and Daisy already. And that's because he got out. He was supposed to be in quarantine, but I was gone one day and I got a call from Rebecca asking if the stallion was supposed to be with the mares already. And he wasn't, but he somehow got out. And by the time I got home, they were all happy, content, and getting along so well. And he seemed, he seems healthy. Nothing going on, so we just decided to go with it and leave him out with them. So in this video, you're not going to see Eugene the stallion meet all three of the mares, but we are going to let Rapunzel out and introduce her to the other three ponies. So Rapunzel does not seem like she is in love with Eugene quite yet. She's trying to stay away from him as much as possible, and she's using Winnie as her shield, so it's kind of funny. Winnie and her had never met, but they seemed to get along right away, buddying up very quickly. And then if you're wondering where Miss Daisy is, she is still in the barn refusing to come out. Daisy, come on, you're missing all the excitement. Come on, Daisy. Come on. Come on, Daisy, you're missing it. As you can see, Miss Daisy does not want any part of them. She's not thrilled about other horses being in her pasture. Daisy has always been kind of a loner. She has grown fond of Winnie over the past year, but more often than being right by Winnie's side, you'll kind of see her off alone, which our mare Patty is like that too. It's just a personality, and it's perfectly fine. But I did find out some of the reason Daisy wouldn't go near the other mini horses was because of Eugene. The herd ended up coming off of the hill, and Eugene just went absolutely crazy trying to get out, so I put him back in the barn while the herd was down here. Once they leave, then I'll let him back out. But Daisy, once Eugene was up, she actually came over and started visiting with the other mares. So it ended up working out well because they got to know each other a little bit better without Eugene chasing them around and causing so much chaos. Daisy says, "That's my friend." Of course, the herd knew there was a new horse in the mix also. They were all hanging out at the fence, kind of looking on, seeing what was going on. It was kind of cute. Prince is over here checking out the ponies. Yes, you are, pretty boy. Yes, you are. How are you doing? I'm pretty sure Eugene felt like he was in timeout being put back there in that pen, but there was no way I was letting him out and taking the risk of him getting out and running off with the herd. We actually only have part of the pony pasture fence up, and the other part is just temporary hot wire fencing. So technically, if he really wanted to, he would go right through it. So again, once the herd leaves and goes over the hill, then Eugene can come back out to play. Silly goose. You're gonna get left behind. The herd started heading over the hill, but Nattie came back because she was thirsty, so I thought you guys might like to see her for a second. Nattie's gonna get a drink of water before she heads over the hill. Okay, there they all go. Heading over the hill. Nattie's poking though. She's the last one. I just wanted to show this clip really quick. I just thought it was so cute. All of the mares lined up in a row like that. They're so sweet together. But we are going to go up to the barn and let Eugene out. But I was thinking, if you're new to the channel, you don't know which pony is which, I thought I'd go over that really quick with you. So we have Daisy, who has been with us for about 2.5, maybe going on 3 years now. A friend of ours needed a home for her and asked us if we would take her in, and we did, and we have loved her ever since. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the friends who gave us Daisy are actually Michelle and Todd Elrod over at AE Rescue Ranch here on YouTube, which when they gave us Daisy, they didn't have their YouTube channel then. They just have recently started their channel and are trying to get going, so if you want, make sure to go check out their channel, see what they're all about, and make sure you tell them that Homestead Horsemanship sent you. And Winnie, of course, came to us last year. She was just skin and bones when she came to us, and she has really changed and chunked out. It's incredible really how much she has changed. And then our newest little mare, Miss Rapunzel, of course, and she is absolutely beautiful. We're still getting to know her a little bit, but she seems so sweet. And then of course we have our other new mini horse, Eugene, and we did let him out, and he was a much happier camper out with his buddies, his mares. We have had a lot of questions in the comments asking different things about the minis, you know, like why we have them, what we're going to do with them, how old Rapunzel is, how old Daisy is, and Winnie. Are we going to allow the stallion to breed the little mares and have foals, or are we going to geld him? Do we plan to train them, and all of that stuff. But JR is getting home from work right now, and Oliver is a filthy mess. He basically looks like he rolled in a mud puddle. It rained last night. So we're going to be giving him a bath right now. And I will be answering all those questions, but I'll save them for the next video, and we'll get them out to you as soon as we can. And in the meantime, if you can, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, because it just really helps the growth for us, and we appreciate it. Lets us know that you like what you're seeing. And make sure to comment with any questions, and we'll talk to you later.